Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be answering some of your questions about studying in China. So if you guys sent in your questions, hopefully they'll be answered in today's video. So without further ado, let us quickly get into it because my neighbor is about to turn on her gen. I know there is a USMLE elective in school. Is it really effective? Would you consider it? I don't know of a university in China that offers USMLE elective, but I feel like if you know a school that does, or if your school does, it would be really good for you to take it because the Chinese curriculum is different from American curriculum. So if they have created an elective that will help you with your USMLE preparations, then I think it's good. So take it. Do we have to apply directly to a university or through an agency? If through an agency, then which one would you recommend, specifically for an English medium MBBS program? You can actually apply directly or go through an agency. It all just depends on you. When I applied, I went through an agency. And which agency will I recommend for MBBS? I recommend you use me. I offer services to students intending to study in China, so you can contact me if you want to work with me. But at the same time, you can also apply by yourself. It's just up to you. Just that using an agency might be a bit faster. I don't know about every agency because I know some people reach out to me about like post services with some agencies. So it just depends. Me, I will not give you problem, but if you can do it by yourself, then do it by yourself because if you use an agent, you have to pay. I want to know more about the whole process from start to finish about applying and obtaining admission in China. Where do I start? I think everything you need to know is online. Actually, everything you need to know about how to apply is online. So on the internet. Go into more details about studying courses like anatomy, physiology in Chinese or in China. Okay. Most international students don't come to China to study courses like anatomy, physiology. In fact, I don't think a lot of Chinese schools offer courses like this because they only offer courses that they know a lot of students will come for. For example, MBBS, dentistry, not so much because a lot of international students don't come for dentistry, but some schools still offer it. Pharmacy, and then other art courses, business related engineering courses, because there are lots of students for these courses. But most people don't come for anatomy, physiology. So a lot of schools don't offer courses like this for international students. But in Chinese, I'm sure there is, but I'm not so sure about it. Does the Chinese government scholarship mean I have to study in Chinese and not in English? If you're studying medicine, yes, it means you have to study in Chinese and not in English because Chinese government scholarship for medicine is in Chinese language. So you have to do the 1-year Chinese language course and then get into the program. But if it's for other courses, you don't actually need to study in Chinese. You can get scholarship to study in English. It's not easy to get, but it's in English language for other courses. Somebody also asked, should I apply to the school directly or through an agent? If you can apply directly, apply directly. If you want to go through an agent, go through an agent. So it all just depends on you. If I apply to a school without scholarship, and let's say I have one of the best results, can I be given Chinese government scholarship? Well, there's a different type of scholarship for people like this. They can give you a particular amount of money. They can cover your school fees for 1 year, for half a year, but they will not just automatically convert your whole 4 years of studies or 6 years of studies to scholarship. No. But example, for my school, we do scholarships for people with high grades, people that pass all their courses. We have different levels of scholarship. We have the general scholarship, we have the upper class scholarship, and then we have the Chinese government scholarship, which will be given to a particular number of students every year that perform very well, perform in school activities, and are just overall good students. So they get, I think, half the school fees for a year. Yes. But you will not just automatically get all your school fees covered. No. What is the name of the school that you finished from, and would you recommend someone to go there? You guys, this shows that you're not watching my videos, because I've mentioned my school so many times on my videos, and I'm surprised that people still ask me this question. For the last time I went to Jinzhou Medical University, would I recommend someone to go there? It is all up to you, honestly, and that's why I try to vlog my experience, so that from my experience you can decide for yourself if you want to go there or not. So many people have seen my videos, come to my school, and they're like, what is going on? And I don't want to be the one to push you to say, oh, go to my school or don't go to my school. It's all up to you. Any school you decide to go to, I feel like as long as it is recognized, you should consider it. But with what I know now, if I were to choose another school, or if I were to go back to China to study MBBS, I don't think I'll go back to my school. I mean, because I've already had experience there, I know what life is like there, and I just have other schools that I feel like I will prefer right now. But it's a very good school. When should I start applying to study in China? Well, admissions open for like the fall intake maybe in like January for some schools till like March. So yeah, during that period. And then if you're applying for like the spring intake, maybe in like end of November, December, that's when admissions will start. But just like be updated on the internet, just keep checking on the internet. Usually you see deadlines on the internet. How and where did you process your application to study in China? I used an agency, so I didn't want to go through all the stress of looking for a school, things like that. So I got someone that did all the work for me, and all I had to do was pay. And to me, that is an easy way to do things. It's actually stress-free. Saved me a lot of stress. Did you have to write any exam to apply to study MBBS in China? No, I did not have to write any exam. Maybe some schools require it, but I don't really know of any school that does. Yes. Which city did I study in China? You people, please watch my videos, okay? I've made videos about living in Jinzhou City. So please, watch my videos before you come and ask me certain questions. You haven't talked about studying dentistry in China. Would you please talk about it? That's because I don't know so much about dentistry. There are not a lot of students that come to China for dentistry. But what exactly do you want to know? Send me a message on Instagram, and then I can go find out, get information for you about it, and I'll be able to answer your questions. So just DM me a message. Any regrets from medical school? Yes, I have one regret from medical school, and that is not coming back home for my internship. I feel like I missed out on a lot of clinical experience and, language barrier in China, and then because of the whole pandemic. But the people that were back at home did not really face so much of these problems. They had a lot of clinical experience, and even with the pandemic, they were still able to go to the hospital and learn regardless of that. So I feel like I missed out a lot. Although now that I'm done, I still have the opportunity to catch up on most of the things that I missed. But it's just like I'm learning the things I'm supposed to have learned as a student, as a doctor. So that is the only hindrance. But if I could take back the hands of time, yes, I would come back home to do my internship. So if you're a student in China, and if you can, even if you cannot do your whole 1 year of internship in your country, at least whenever you come for holidays, you can go to the hospital and actually learn and get some clinical experience. Hi, I want to know if you passed through the CSC scholarship. If that's the case, how was the language teaching level? Is it high or medium? Are there some courses in English? Unfortunately, I studied Chinese, stuck at home, and I have to begin medical studies. I did not go to the CSC scholarship, but the people that I know that did, they studied Chinese in school and not online, and I know it's going to be very, very difficult for you studying Chinese online, not having people to interact with in Chinese, and now you now have to study medicine in Chinese. I wish you all the best. That's all I can say. I wish you all the best. Are you at a disadvantage because you studied in China? So far, I have not experienced any disadvantage because I studied in China. I have so many plans on places I want to work in future. I have researched about it, and so far me studying in China has not like been a problem towards like working in certain countries that I desire. So I'm really happy about that. I feel like the only not really a disadvantage, but like one downside of it, of studying abroad in general when you're in Nigeria, is like so many people look at you like, oh, so you studied abroad, so you think you are better than us, or these people came from abroad, they did not suffer so much like we did. But I mean, that's just life. But yes, is there any hope of China to open borders, and can students study in China now? Unfortunately, I do not know when China will open their borders, so just have to keep waiting. Can students study in China now? Yes, admissions are still going on, but it's just that you have to start online and you resume when the borders open. Can you practice in China when you're done? I don't know so much about this, and I personally don't know anyone that is practicing in China after they finish. Most people just leave the country, go back to their countries, or go to other countries. But there's actually a process to do it. I know you have to write licensing exam in Chinese. They also do postgraduate studies, but then doing all these things does not necessarily mean you will get a job. But yeah, it's something along that line, but I don't really know about it. Is your degree recognized in the US and in Canada? Yes, it is. Is it very hard to study medicine in China in English? From my experience, I would say it is not so difficult. But it's difficult like every other place. It's medicine you're studying, obviously. But it is not so difficult that it is impossible or that you continue to fail. No, because if it was so difficult, I would have failed a lot. But with working hard, studying, I think you'll be able to pass all your courses without failing. Any recommended online videos, question banks, study resources? For me, I didn't use a lot of this, especially because like I just used my school's materials, and when I did not understand the topic, I go to YouTube. I watch videos from like Khan Academy, Osmosis, Dr. Najib. Oh yes, so I just go to YouTube and I watch like different videos until I'm able to like learn and understand that topic very well. So that is all, I believe. Yes, I have some other questions, but they are not about studying in China, so I will just let them slide. So I hope this video has helped you. If you have any more questions, please leave it in the comment section. I'll try to answer them right there. And if this video has helped you, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I make videos about medicine, life as a doctor, and lifestyle videos. Okay, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.